What's up, YouTube? This is Rocky, and this is waking up at, let's see what time it is. This is waking up at 7:83 in the morning, but right now it's not 7:83. It's like 12 o'clock, 12:23. But I'm going to get up because I want to get up because I don't want to spend all day in bed, and I wanted to make this video. And I wanted to make this video because I was watching somebody's haul. Let me give myself a little bit of light. I was watching somebody's haul and I just thought, how cool is that? You know, I love hauls because I like shopping. I like to, I like bargains. I like to see what's popular. I like to see if, whatever's popular out there. I'm trying to get my phone to be steady. I like figuring out if whatever's popular out there is for me or should I pass on it. That's what I do. That's how I shop. And that's not to really beat anybody else's, method for spending their money. It's just that I have ways of spending my money that I know I'm going to be happy with, because I hate to go back to the store and return stuff. I hate to see, and I'm not a spiteful person. I'm not a selfish person, but I hate to see what I buy somebody already has. I don't give a damn. I love finding really unique products. And let me do my hair. This is me, after my cap and everything. Excuse me, I'm not the prettiest thing sometimes. But this is Nexxus Humectress. And yes, this is a conditioner, but it doubles as a leave-in conditioner. And it lets you know that you can either rinse this product or leave it in. And my dad started using this stuff. He had really coarse hair. And he started using Nexxus Humectress, and and I was having a dry hair day. Dry hair to the point where frizz is driving me crazy. I broken out into tears. And he grabbed his Nexxus and he said, well, just use this. Just use this product. I said, well, I can't use this on my hair. My hair is not like your hair. He said, just use it anyway. And, I put the Nexxus on my hair, y'all, and it quenched my hair. Like, it was like a warm glass of water. See, the curls are already starting to separate and relax. My hair is already curly, and I really don't need that much curl definition. Like, look at that, it's a spiral. But my biggest thing is moisture balance. When it gets dry, it feels brittle. Even though it's not brittle, it looks like it's going to break off, even though it doesn't break off. But and yeah, this is one of those products. I don't know how many people know about Nexxus Humectress. Like I said, it doubles. You can either wash it out or you can leave it in. It tells you on the box. And that's one of those products that I love, that do 2-in-1. But they do 2-in-1 exceptionally. Like, how about having a hair conditioner that you can use as a leave-in or a washout, all depending on the condition. Because there are some days I will rinse my Nexxus out. And maybe because I do buy another additional leave-in. It's just that, you can't find leave-ins that... I haven't found a leave-in conditioner yet that can maintain the moisture that is required for my hair. I haven't found one yet. Like, Humectress leaves my hair. It leaves my hair, it leaves it moisturized. As you can see, it defines my curls naturally, but I just think that's the natural texture of my hair. And then I follow in with whatever, a curl enhancer, an oil, which is boom. I found this cute little product. It's a bonding oil. No, it is not Olaplex, but you could tell that, right? It's a bonding oil, and it's called Tres Flores. That means it has three flowered oils in it. And look at that. Look at my hair. I love it. You guys are getting to, this is me. This is my hair. You see how coily this stuff is? And at times it's really soft, and at times it's really hard. But I like it when it's soft and moisture, and I didn't have to do anything to it, but just put a moisturizer in it. And this is me. This is who I am. And, okay, now I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable, but you know, I like it. Because like I said, our hair is very different. Our hair is like our fingerprint. It's like our fingerprint in the world. And I'm very particular about my hair. I am very particular about it because I love the texture of it, but it's one of those hairs that if it doesn't have that moisture, if you're not having that good day, it's just not going to work out for you. Hold on, put this bar over here because I don't have that much hang on this side. So, and besides, I want you guys to see me so you can, hear what I'm saying and you can understand what I'm saying. But I love my hair, the texture of my hair. And I love the spiral curls, and I don't want anything to change about it, but nothing. I just don't want anything to change about it. But yeah, this is Humectress. Get this, y'all. I mean, I wouldn't really rave about a product that I've only used once. I've been using this my whole life. I've been using this since I was 16. And I noticed that a lot of people haven't been talking about it because they don't know about it. You don't know about it. But this is a product. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's a big, juicy bottle. It's like $25, but it lasts you the whole month, and nothing on the market moisturizes and conditions my hair. And I want you to try anybody's hair like Nexxus, because my stepdad used to use it. And his curl patterns were massive, because I think that he's like a mixture of Middle Eastern. So his curl pattern is massive, but his hair is not as coarse as mine. It's not. And now that my hair's done, my skin is already washed and everything. I don't do everything for y'all. I just want to show you all a little bit of my life and the little things in my life that kind of give me that confidence, because, when you're struggling with being different hair, different cultures, different ethnicities, and the struggle becomes more than just perception. Like when you look at your hair, you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that my hair was really this coarse or really this curly or coily or whatever. Because, their topics we'll discuss at other times. But this oil is Tres Flores. It's so light. This is the lightest oil, and I think it's lighter than Olaplex. The one thing about oils, the big thing about bonding treatments that a lot of people fail to understand is when you're putting this on your hair, look how it's almost like water. If your bonding treatment is not a liquid, don't use it, because it's truly, look at this. A bonding treatment has to involve water. It has to. I don't give a shit. It has to involve some type of moisture. It has to involve something that is going to stick into that is going to melt into your hair. And then you don't touch it 5 minutes later and it feels like you've been soaking your head in some grease. Or somebody goes to touch your hair and they're like, ooh, what is that? A bonding treatment should bond with your hair and its strands to soak in and repair, because if something is just sitting on your hair, it's not repairing. Trust and believe, it's just sitting there. So I like products that are engineered and the smell is so light and so wonderful and so good. It's just a dream. If it's just sitting on your hair and it's not bonding with your hair and you don't see an instant reaction of moisture and the bounce, and the resilience of your curls, then yeah, I would move into another product. I haven't tried anything expensive yet because I really don't want to waste money, because I've put together some oil treatments before, like hot oil treatments that I just love, but never have I thought about using a hair oil bonding on top of my curls. And I didn't want to go in with Olaplex or any other expensive bonding treatment, because I don't want to lose, you know, it's funny. I don't want to lose my faith in the hair care industry like I have before. This isn't my first fight with my hair. It's not. It's not my first fight, and it probably won't be the last, but it is the best. It is the most challenging because there are more options now. There are more options out there. They have products that if you disappoint yourself, then, you know, you can use this to recover and different things like that. And I just love it. And, you know, thank you everybody who's out there, you know, really concerned about their hair and their texture and the moisture and the health of their hair. So, yeah, let me drink some water. Hold on. My throat was getting dry because I'm talking a lot. I've been talking for the last 10 minutes. And yes. Okay, this is a towel. I don't know if a towel or a towel. I don't know how you guys pronounce it, but I got this bottle. I have been drinking. I want to incorporate more water into my diet because the more water you drink, the better your skin looks, the better you feel, the more energy you have. And it's that all natural energy. It's an all natural energy that causes your body to release its own endorphins, its hormones, its own chemical reaction, and you can just feel it. You can feel there's just no moisture replacement, no hydration replacement for water. There just isn't. But hats off to those guys who did research and developed electrolytes, the electrolyte replacement beverages, which I call them like Gatorade and Fit, a lot of them. But the most major one is Gatorade. But this is a little bottle that I found at Walmart. Look at the handle. Besides the badass colors, fuchsia, pink and black, but it's more like a fuchsia. But look at that. It's airtight and you can hold it like this. And it's stainless steel, and it really does. This water has been in here since last night. And it's just like it's coming out of the tap. So you can control the temperature too. Like a lot of people, when they get water bottles, they take ice and cold water and shit, and they put it in there, and it does stay cold. But sometimes you want something room temperature. You just want something you can gulp, because cold water sometimes can cause your throat to constrict and your lungs to constrict, and you don't really need that. You just want to, you want to relieve your thirst. You want a thirst relief. You want to be cooled instantly, and room temperature water will cool you. Hold on. And I'm gonna have to fill this back up. But I got it at Walmart. It was $11. I got one similar to this. It was $17. And that was on sale. These things are so expensive. So shop around for them. Shop around for a good water bottle, because are they worth the average $25? If you were somewhere and you wanted a beverage and it was the beginning of the movement and, the wellness movement, and you didn't know, yeah, I would have shelled out $45 for something this big for the technology. Yeah. But now the technology has been perfected. A lot of people, there are a lot of men and women now who have crafted the art of making, stainless steel aluminum water bottles. This was one of my earlier ones. I haven't even taken the tag off of this thing. That's how much I've been using it. I haven't even taken the time to remove the tag. Look at that. It's so difficult. And I love this, y'all. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my stuff. And, share it with your friends if you want to. This is one of the first stainless steel models that came out. And they've realized that stainless steel, while it will remain, if it's not insulated, it adapts to your environment. So if you set it in the sun and you take a sip and it's hot ass water, yeah, it's hot ass water, but that's why they perfected the technology. But if it sits in a cold environment, then there'll be some cold ass water. But yeah, this is one of my first water bottles. And as you can tell, I'm loving, look at my gown. I'm loving reds and pinks and shit like that. And, I'm going to take you guys around so we can finish talking about, you know, shopping and stuff like this. And this is how I walk around my house sometimes, because I like having my hair off my face. Like I said, going natural is, for me, is very different because I'm used to seeing my hair in straight styles. And you know how you think you just look great? You know, you think you look great in certain ways, like, you know, a straight bang and a bob, you know, you just look awesome. Excuse me, you don't have to guess, you know, you just go in, bump a few curls. But this is different. You know, you have to work at recognizing yourself. You have to work at liking who you are. You have to work at liking who you see, because you're truly framed by your own face. You know, your face is truly framed by its own crown, you know, by its own curls, its own coif, whatever you want to call it. There is no faking, you know, being you. So you have to, you know, you have to learn to love who you are. You have to really learn to enjoy who you are. And this is, you know, I write this down in my journal, and I say this again, you have to learn to like who you are, because once you take off all the makeup, I'm doing this video with no makeup at all. I'm doing this video with no makeup at all. This is all me. This is natural skin. As you can see, I've suffered with some acne scars, some hyperpigmentation, a lot of sun damage, because when I was younger, I never, it wasn't a fad to talk about SPF. We knew about UVA, UVB rays and sunlight damage and things like that, but it was not a thing until melanoma became a thing, until skin cancer became a thing, until people started dying from skin cancer. And I mean, wow, I was like, you know, a friend of my mom's died from skin cancer. And I was like, Mom, but it's your skin. She says, and then we went to class, we went to health class and everything. Your skin, I've learned this for years, is your biggest organ. It breathes, it moves, it protects, it has pores, it has, you know, it has entry and it has exits. So it's definitely an organ, because organ and it serves a function. It definitely has it serves a function in the body. It protects your skeletal system, and your skeletal system holds everything in. Your skin doesn't hold everything in, but it protects your muscular system. It encases your autonomic and nomic nervous systems, your eyes, all this. The skin holds all this together. So yeah, basically, you know, I began to take note, and I've been using SPF since I was a kid. This is SPF that was given to me. It's called Max Block Sunscreen SPF 50. I had this on yesterday. It's pretty good. I love it. I have like 1 million tubes that were given to me, because if somebody's giving away sunscreen, and now this is in the store, it's like $12. So I don't hate charity. And I don't hate it at all. I love it. And this was given to me, and I asked for like as many as I could get free. And hey, you know, I now have sun protection that I don't have to go screaming out of the door to go get. I just don't. I don't have to run and say, oh my God, I have no SPF. I have SPF. And trying to see if I have another tube in here. Like, this is for my body. If you're a surfer, if you like to go to the beach, if you like to swim a lot, boom. This is it. LaCura Sport Sunscreen 30, and this is broad spectrum SPF 30 lotion. This will, I mean, this let me see if I can say this. It lays down a protective barrier against sweat, salt water, and the only way it comes off is if you wash it off. Okay, sweat and water resistant for up to 80 minutes. No oxybenzone or octinoase. Yeah, a lot of sunscreens, you guys, when they were working on the formula, They weren't working. So this is, yeah, it's paraben free, hypoallergenic. And hypoallergenic, that's a new term. That's a term that a lot of people have forgotten about. Hyperallergenic usually means that it's good for skin, even if you suffer from allergies. That it means it has no irritants, no dyes, no scents or whatever that you would put into a product to make it more appealing. You know, to do its job, I guess. That's what I mean. But yeah, this is one I use for all over. This is one I use for my legs. My legs and my feet, because you guys, you can get, people like your feet. Yes, I got sunburn between my toes. I was walking in the city of Chicago down the street, and I went home and my toes began to burn. I was like, well, heck. And I realized, okay, this is going all over. And I've been using this for years. It's called Lacura. Lacura is, yeah, it's a new formula. It's Lacura Sport. And a lot of people, yeah, a lot of, another thing that a lot of influencers do, you're only focusing on your face. When it comes to sunscreen, focus on your entire body. Because I had a sunscreen once right here on my back, and it's still scarred. I'm still scarred. But I've gone to the doctor. It's non-cancerous. Thank the gods for that. It's non-cancerous. When skin cancer became a big thing, my mom and I were the first to get screened, and also breast cancer and uterine cancer and things like that. So yeah. And how can you know, and this little thing was like $15 for the entire body. And don't use it. I mean, a lot of people think you should walk around your house in sunscreen. I mean, that's great. Walk around your house in whatever you want. But if you truly want to give a shit about your skin, walk around your house in a nice moisturizing lotion that provides you against environmental protections, because we all have dust in our house. We have lint. We have so many irritants in our house, which is why I'm looking for an air purifier. And this is, like I said, this is everyone for everybody. And this is basically, it has coconut oil, aloe vera, and vitamin E. And with these power ingredients alone, this is enough to protect you in your house, because people underestimate, because we as the average consumer underestimate the power of vitamin E. We underestimate the power of of aloe vera, and coconut oil. We now know is another powerhouse oil when it comes to lotions and skincare, and that's why it's in everything. And I don't hate it. I love it. Another thing that another product that's being used is hemp products. Hemp products are awesome. They are awesome, you guys. And I love it. I love using my hemp products, because hemp products, if you don't know, it kills pain. It kills pain. If you have a minor burn or skin irritation, get yourself a hemp product. Now, this is mine, but this is something that I made for myself. I have this little book. I'll share it with you. But I have a book on how to make your own hemp oil, how to make your own hemp tea, and I just love it. I love it. If you're a kid, if you grew up suffering from anxiety disorders, ADHD, or anything that causes temporary changes in your behavior, unpredictable changes in your behavior that give your parents pause, or your teachers, or your friends, then yeah, I would look into things like anti-anxiety medication. But as for me, I didn't have that when I was growing up. We were basically labeled, disabled, and we weren't even given meds, y'all. We weren't. We were given a lot of attention in class and things like that. I'm going too deep right now. But another thing too, I have this around my house. Always have, let me say this. When I was younger and I was dealing with behavior issues, we didn't have medications, but we had therapists, we had educators who went up and all out and to engage young kids like myself and keep us learning. Keep us engaged in learning, keep us engaged in the idea of learning, of reading, of doing math, of solving a problem, complex problem that involves anger or pain or frustration and things like that. And it's just a fact, you guys. I mean, they don't do that now. And it's so evident now, you know, when you see populations of young people that don't have anything to do. When they get bored, they become violent or angry, or they start to act out. And those programs have been drastically cut, you know, I think all across the board. You know, I've witnessed it. I've gotten sad because, you know, because I grew up with it. A lot of kids who were maladjusted in the 70s and 80s are probably leveling out right now. 67. I wasn't in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and early 90s. We had so many resources for people who were dealing with depression and behavioral issues. You know, we found a way out. We found a balance. We found a level, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. But hemp oil, it was definitely one of the saving graces for me, because I was hanging out with a friend, and we walked into an apothecary store, and I began to look at, I was reading labels that I didn't understand, but that I got excited about. I was seeing ingredients that I didn't understand, but that I got excited about, because I'm like, oh my God. And it was telling you what it was for. This is hemp oil. It soothes. It's anti-anxiety. This is aloe vera. It soothes. And you guys, there are some aloe vera products that you can drink. Recovering in your life and recovering from skin damage and emotional things is more than just food and medicine. It has to be an all-out lifestyle change. It has to be complete. I drink aloe vera. I bathe in aloe vera. I put aloe vera on my skin. And one of the things that I've noticed, simple scars, simple things like, for me, my skin is easily bruised. It's very thin. And usually if I even pinch myself for a little bit, you know, it'll leave a mark. And I don't put my elbows on my knees, because I remember once I was sitting with my elbow on my knees and literally I had black and blue marks. So I'm like, well, okay, I know not to do that. But I was out shopping, and it was, you know, at an alternative health store. And I was talking to the salesperson about my condition. And she was like, oh God, yes, drink aloe vera. Aloe vera will thicken your skin. It will thicken your skin. It will offer you some type of protection for your organs, for your skin. And like, what did we say was the biggest organ for the human body? It's your skin. And yeah. So hemp oil and aloe vera are two of the powerhouses that I use in my house. And different products, organics. I don't even want to talk about organics. They truly do save my life. And Jason is one. Jason is the body wash. If you watch my channel, I think I uploaded one a couple of days ago. I was talking about how awesome this body wash is. And I forgot to mention that it was organic. Yeah. Not that it was just paraben free and dyes free and things like that. It's organic. It's the ingredients are not grown with pesticides or preservatives or anything like that. And this is another brand that I found at Walmart, bargain shopping, because I had, let me show you. Okay, this is Suave. This is also a bargain too, but I didn't get with it. I could not do it because it just did not give me what I was looking for. And it's like, this is Suave's coconut oil damage repair conditioner for dry damaged hair. Excuse Excuse me. And as you know, curly hair is prone to dryness. It's prone to dryness. It's more prone than anything to dry brittleness. And this is the shampoo. And this is the brand. It's called Ren Pure. It's got tea tree oil in it. It has collagen in it. And the only thing that I hate about this is that it's not organic. Nope, it's not an organic bottle. Zero sulfites, parabens, phthalates, phthalates, zero gluten, propylene glycol, all of it. It's free of those but none of it. I wonder if that means organic. I don't know. I don't know if it means organic. But I think it means that the products are ethically sourced, I think, not animal tested. And any shampoo to me with no animal testing, zero sulfites, it's pH balanced, and the bottle is amazing, you guys. This is made from 100% recycled plastic, and I love it. Recycled plastic is actually harder than original plastic. Did you guys know that? So it's more sustainable, it's more durable. And I think the more you recycle it, the particles and molecules become smaller, so they become stronger. So keep recycling, you guys. I'm not gonna weigh your heart down with saying, oh, we're losing our planet. But I'm going to give you a little bit of science that says the more you recycle plastic, the smaller the molecules become, but the stronger the product is. Because now you have products that are bottled and stored, they're filled and everything with people's products, and people are actually fooled. Is this glass or plastic? And it's, they drop it and they're like, oh my God, this is plastic. How do you get plastic to be like this? That's how they get plastics to be like that. So the more you recycle, the smaller the molecules get. Oh, and another thing I suggest that you add to your skincare routine is black soap. Yes. Oh my God. There is nothing more cleansing, nothing more antibacterial than black soap. Because it's made from ash and butters and not just any type of ash, but the ashes of banana skins, the ashes of aloe vera skins, and ash, as we know, is a good cleaner. I mean, that's where lye comes from. Do your research, y'all. I'm just saying these things to you because I've done my research and I absolutely love it. But black soap, if you have any type of burn, irritation, all you need, and it's gentle. That's just the miracle behind black soap. It's so gentle, but it lathers up and it soothes like nobody's business. It really does soothe. And I haven't found anything that beats it. And these are basically things that are staples in my life that I will not do without. That I found that I just have to have in my routine, in my daily routine, and the routine of my life to make me feel, to make me feel good about myself, to make me feel as if, not just to feel good, but I've seen results. Not to have a really serious round of breakouts that make you feel like crap. And another thing too, keep a tub of raw shea butter around your house, okay? You can buy products with shea butter in them. And I'm glad on them because a lot of my products, well, not a lot, raw shea butter to have around your house for burns, for cuts, for extra moisture. I will even take shea butter. See that? Now it's flat because I had my hat on. So I'll go in and I'll dig some shea butter up. Doesn't take a lot. You go and you put it all in your hands. Get it all warm and melted, and you put it on your hair. And my hair is so soft right now from the Humectress. It's soft, but the shea butter will keep that moisture going. It's a protectant. It's a sealant. And a sealant is just a coating of something that you put on top of another surface that locks in its natural moisture. It's natural performance. And shea butter does that. I put it on my skin. If there's an ounce of dryness, and you can see it react to your skin too. You can really, really see how it reacts on your skin. It soothes. My skin actually has been irritated, but the shea butter helps it feel so much better. And it's an all-natural SPF. That's right. So if you run out of your favorite SPF, I mean, have options in your house. If you run out of your SPF, if you run out of certain brands or products that you like, see if you can buy a lot of them, you know, raw. See if you can purchase like raw shea butter or stalks of hold on, let me show you guys what else I purchased. You're just gonna freak out because you're gonna know that, like most people, a natural, healthy lifestyle for me is more than just being able to go and buy products from the store and say, "Oh, look what I got." But this is something that I have that I must buy at least a couple of months. Yep, look at that. You guys saw my dirty laundry? But look at that. This is an all-natural aloe vera stalk. And this will last in your refrigerator for a month. I mean, I usually go through my aloe vera in like a month. So it really doesn't stay, but to do a hair treatment, to do a mask, I'll grab my aloe vera and something else I have just laying around the house is my Aztec healing clay. And I basically just throw it. If I want a mask, a detoxifying mask, a skin refreshing mask, then I will simply, I'm running out of breath. I will simply go, I'll grab cut up some aloe vera and I'll put it in a bowl with the Aztec clay and I'll just smash it on my face. And it clears out my pores. It shrinks my pores. It puts my skin and my hair back in fighting condition. And I think that's why I've been having so much success with growing my hair out and why I've been enjoying it. Not just success, but why I've been enjoying my hair and my skin after going all organic. No preservatives, no dyes, no fragrances. And hopefully, I feel better. I know I look better. I used to have natural dark circles under my eyes and they're just not there anymore. Some shea butter left. Excuse me. And just discovering, the texture of my hair is also wonderful because, like I said, I had always had it straightened. And now that I don't, I love it. I love it. I'm more worried about it now. I'm more concerned about it now. And I'm more concerned about how healthy it is and how it looks on me and how it fits. So